Today we are getting the bus to go to Miyazaki, Takachiho. Have now some breakfast.
Unfortunately, there's no train that goes all the way up to Takachiho. It's pretty far in the mountains. So we had to take a bus. From Kumamoto, it took about 3 hours to get there because it stopped at a few different places along the way.
But the view was pretty nice because we passed Mount Aso, which is a big volcano in Kumamoto.
It was also kind of a cloudy, rainy day, but that actually felt kind of nice after a few days of hot, sunny weather.
We are in Takachiho, Miyazaki. We just arrived there by bus. We have lunch first, and after check the gorge.
Yes. Seems
Very
we
small town.
aren't going to be able to ride the boats because they're all reserved,
Yes.
but we're at least going to walk down to where they are so we can see
Take
the
some
water.
picture from bridge.
Mhm. The weather is not great, so
Yes. Hope not rain.
yes.
Tanindo. First time. Hungry?
We just eat chicken namban.
That was really good. I think that was some of the best chicken namban I've had in Japan.
Yes. We recommend. And pretty cheap. Here.
On our way to the gorge, we find this big shrine. So we decided to stop and check it out.
At the shrine, there was this double pine tree. called Fufumatsu, or Couples Pine in English. And we saw quite a few couples walking around the tree in circles. They say that if a couple holds hands and walks around the pine trees 3 times, it will bring good luck for them as a couple and even bring protection for their house and their family for the next few generations.
Couple.
So we decided to give it a shot.
That's 2.
Yes.
One more.
One more.
We then continued on down to the gorge itself.
Even the boats can't go over there.
The boat guy is having a bad time, so I don't know how to tell. They don't know how. He's big. Never seen that.
I don't know if this is going to show up on video, but this guy is huge.
The normal size one is like here.
I would be scared
You're big. You don't
if I was those fish over there. So we are here in Takachiho. We just,
Went to the gorge.
yes, Takachiho Gorge. Saw the beautiful water.
It was
And
really beautiful.
yeah,
They say it's like years, 100 years ago when the Mount Aso
erupted.
erupted, make after lava make this and get
Mm,
deeper, and now we can see the rocks
yeah,
and the river.
I think the rocks, I think it's basalt, which is the same as the site in the UK, I think. The Giant's Causeway. It's the same kind of crystal structure. It's very cool.
Yes,
But now we are in Takachiho,
small town.
in a small town in the countryside, waiting for our bus.
Doesn't have like old style convenience store like the Yamazaki
Mhm.
daily shop, but yeah, it's not so much things to do.
Yeah. So
It's pretty beautiful countryside,
It
small
is.
town.
So now we're just got a couple hours to spend, so we're gonna find something to do for next few hours,
Yes.
and then we're on our way,
Oita
hopefully,
or Nobeoka.
or Nobeoka.
We doesn't have a stay for tonight because when we booked our trip it was pretty already late. Everything was booked.
Yes,
So we still don't know what will happen tonight.
which is part of the fun. I hope. We'll see you there.
Thank you, my lord.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Not our fault.
Yes. We leave our bag to the bus center,
Yes.
and I have to write what time we will get our backpack, and I write 6:30 because our bus is like 6:40. And I check my phone and have like some call from the bus center, and they call back. They say, "Oh, we're closed. Like we're closed. You have to get to your bag." I said, "What? The place closed 5, apparently."
But and so we ordered food, and I had to go get the bag. But when I got there, she was waiting in front of the
Oh.
place with the bag.
Oh.
So,
Things they didn't check, and I write like 6:30. No.
yes,
Okay.
it's okay. We're in the countryside.
Yes. Let's eat.
Let's see.
The restaurant who
The guy like ran out to
Yes.
meet us because we were looking, and he said it was all full. But
Like
it,
all reservated, but actually some customer will come just like 8, so he said
Yeah.
if we like can eat and leave before 8, it's okay.
and we have a bus to catch.
Only the place.
To get to our next destination from Takachiho, we had to get back on a bus and this time head down to the other side of the prefecture in Nobeoka. But we only had a few minutes to transfer to the last train leaving that city for Oita.
we are in Nobeoka station.
その他のドアは開きませんのでご注意ください。通電車の最近にご利用のお客様、一番前のドアをご利用ください。
We made it.
No problem. Actually,
I was worried because many times we get like bus. Usually because traffic or something, we like get late. But actually here arrived earlier. So I was worried it doesn't have enough time to get this train. Succeed. What is this? Strange.
We were able to take the limited express train most of the way to Oita City, but we did have to switch to this local train at some point. And we were getting pretty tired. In the end, we ended up looking for a net cafe in downtown Oita City. It's not the best choice, but it was a choice.
good morning. We are here in Oita. We're just leaving our net cafe for the
Yes.
night, which was not,
Okay.
it was okay. It was not the most comfortable way
Yes.
to spend the night, but
But at least we could have some roof and some couch to lay down.
yes,
I was worried if we have to stay awake or find some like outside place. I don't know. But yes, because Golden Week, the all motels, Japanese Rabuho was all full.
yes.
Or the one was available was like only cash only, and our cash was like getting less,
Yes, getting low.
low, and it's pretty expensive rooms available.
I think it's usually not so expensive, but
But
of
because
Golden Week,
yes, we are in the most
almost-
expensive
almost
busy.
double.
Yes. So net cafe was 6,000 yen. It's okay. cheaper than another hotels you're staying.
Yes. So yeah, not a bad option. And it can be kind of noisy in there, but I think also, I don't know, we didn't get a room.
Yeah.
We got just a little.
And now we know if we want to get a room, if we have some destination, we don't have reservation. Now we have the card, we can reserve like 1 week, 3 weeks before.
Oh.
Can reserve the room with the key, no?
Yes.
To lay down.
Plus, it's like free coffee and all
Yes.
that stuff included.
And pretty nice security, you know? That's good, clean. Now let's go to onsen.
Yes. Let's do it. I'm excited.
I'm excited. Take a good bath because yes, last night we didn't have a chance to take a shower. So we are going now to onsen.
Yes. They do have showers there, but
Yes, they
if we're
have.
going to onsen, so we don't need to.
We get in there like midnight, so we are like really tired. I just wanted to sleep.
I did finish my book though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, love. Okay,
Let's go.
let's go.
After a pretty chaotic night, we were really excited for the last part of our journey. Our last destination was the city of Beppu, which has more hot springs than any other single city in Japan, including the famous 7 Hells of Beppu.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you at our next destination.